Hi folks, in a recent Makerfest live session that we did, I started making a chicken for Christine. This is the finished item, and so in this video I'll show you how I went about making this particular chicken. And what I've got here is some olive wood. I particularly like olive. This is really nice and dry, and I like the way it dries without cracking, and there's a nice feature in it usually when you carve into it. Carves quite well, but it is quite hard. So what I've done is I've actually glued a block of wood onto the bottom so that I can just stick it in the vise. I can either prise that off later or I can carve it off with the turbo plane or something similar. So that just allows me to hold it. And what I've done is I've roughly shaped the chicken. I suppose you can see roughly the chicken there. And once I've got a nice smooth surface, I can then draw the chicken on it, and then I can follow the drawing. So here's the head and the comb, the wattle there. And so roughly there's the chicken. And so what I'm going to do is just take away all the bits that don't look like a chicken. I'm going to reveal the inner chicken here. I'm just changing to a rough sanding disc now, and I'll do a lot of the shaping just with a rough sanding disc. There's a bit of a crack in here which I couldn't see until I started carving, so I'm going to have to fill that, and what I'll do is I'll just mix some sawdust with glue and I'll fit that in there, and then I'll shape over that. So that's just about it. I'll sand it now and just make it all a bit smoother and clearer. I might have to, as I smooth it out, I might have to deepen some of these cuts that I've made with the power chisel. And then I'll just get it all nice finish. And what I'll do is I'll paint some paint into those grooves, and then I'll sand it again, oil it, and then let's see what that looks like. And of course I'll have to knock this off or carve it off. I've only put it on with hot melt glue, but geez, it's strong. So that's just about it now. There's a little bit more sanding I just need to do in a couple of spots here where it's bled. So just a little bit more sanding. And then it's ready for me to oil, and that should be the finished thing. So looking good. Beautiful wood, this olive wood. I do like an oil finish with a bit of beeswax in it, because it really does produce a beautiful sheen on the wood. I'll buff that up a bit. Wow, it's pouring rain outside, so you can probably hear it in my shed. But anyhow, this is my finished Easter chicken. My version of that chicken. I don't worry too much about trying to get it exact. The really nice thing about doing handmade stuff is that, you know, you don't have to be perfect with everything, and that actually shows that it's handmade. So, you know, I don't worry too much if that side's not perfectly like that side, those kinds of things. So you can really see this is handmade. Nice little chook.